So everyone, we've been having a bit of a ore battle between my neighbours, Braden and Nikki, and myself to see who could find the most ores under their base as we've been lighting up caves, mining and starting to work on our areas. Both of us are doing builds on hills or mountains. They're a little bit further along than me by the looks of things. But anyway, the ore war has finished today, and we're going to go and have a look to see what they look like, who's got the most, and all that stuff. So I've been working on my wall. I haven't done as much as them because I've also been on the other server, but they've done a heap, and I've started mine, so they're going to have totally different looks. But yeah, I've been playing around with mine. I've started, and we'll see what that looks like in a few days. So this is our ore wall. So this is their Nikki, Braden, and their pile. So their diamonds and stuff. So we've set them out exactly the same across from each other. So when it comes to iron, I think I've got the most iron. When it comes to coal, they've got the most coal. When it comes to copper, I've got the most copper. We look pretty similar for redstone. Ah, nearly fell. Oh no. I don't have a totem in my hand. Why don't I have a totem in my hand? Oh. I've got more gold. And we're pretty similar for diamonds, I think. I actually broke a couple last night. I might have a little bit more diamonds, and I've got more lapis. So I think, like, really, when we add it all up, we're probably gonna be pretty close. Pretty close. But that is pretty cool. So this is Nikki and Braden's. We'll go up here and have a look. Oh. Oh, what have they been doing? Let's land somewhere. Yeah, so that's Nikki and Braden's, and that's my mountain, which we hopefully will start the castle on soon. But I want to do all the terraforming first so I know how much room I have. And now that our ore pile contest is over, we need to pull all these ores down, put them in our shulkers, because I need a heap of the iron and the coal for our terraforming of the landscape around our mountain. So yeah, let's get in, pull these ores down and see how many we've got. I've got 2 shulkers, and we'll see how much we have at the end. For those of you who love the sound of ores breaking, I'm actually going to make a separate video of pulling all the pillars down, and I'll link it here, and I'll also put it in the description, because I know there's a few of you out there, and I don't want to deprive you of the satisfaction of listening and watching mega ores being pulled down. While I was doing this and flying down and up, I had...
Yeah, this is big brain.
I had the idea of enlisting some help to pick up all the ores that were falling onto the ground. So I popped up to where Meow Meow had some allies in a trap cage thing. And I bred them, and I brought a couple down to help me. So these guys made it so much easier. I didn't have to go and pick up all the ores all the time. Alright, so it's time to name our little friends. So we've got our little owl helpers. We've got the horse that we acquired over there. And we've got pink sheep. So, let's go. We'll call pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pinky. What should we call this? Oh, am I? Okay, well, let's do Pinky. Okay. What if we do... Temp? What should we call Bones? I always call them like something to do with, you know, Bones, the TV show, Temperance Brennan, or... So well, let's call it Bren, because we've had Brennan, we've had... Yeah. Those who know. So, Bren, and we'll do Owl Helper 1, Owl Helper 2. Owl Helper 1. Because I'm sure we're going to use a lot more of these. As we terraform the mountain, I'm thinking we could just have them picking up the blocks, especially as I start to texturize here. We can have them like picking up the stone blocks that I break, and we could set up like a collection system down here for them with no blocks and stuff, and they can just throw all the blocks that I drop into that area. That's probably a good plan. Anyway, let's go get our ores. My pick's about to die. Look at that. Do you think it's gonna break the ender chest, or should I just leave it? Let's see. Ooh. We're cutting it fine with this. I broke one before because I didn't want to use that pick. I think we're gonna go mend this. So that probably means if we need to mend stuff, it's probably time to go and... So I'll show you. Let's put this away, out of the way. It's probably time to set up our skelly. Oh, it's perfect landing there. It's time to go and set up our zombie spawner. XP farm thing down here. And we could make like a... Okay, so that goes down to my mines. I don't remember which way. I think it's over here. Is it this way or that way? I think it might be this way. I put like some scaffolding in the front of it so I'd know where it is easily. And that may be today's job, is to do this. So don't run into the fire. I thought I jumped that. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we need to... 1, 2... We need to clear all this out. And then we'll go up and get our redstone box. I don't think... Oh, do I have my redstone box in my ender chest? That is the question. That is the question of the day. I do. We might even have enough stuff to build it here. But anyway, let's clear this out first. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So this wall has to come out. should probably get a shortcut to put stuff in. Do we have one? Is there one here that has... yeah, we can use this one. All of our stuff that we got from our piles. Right, so one, two, three. This needs to come out another block. One, two, three, and this one has to come out. Always like you do, like, oops, it's probably a block higher than we need. Okay, and then we need to dig 3 down under here. So I'm just going to finish digging this out. We're going to put a we'll put in a trident killer, so I think we've got everything. Oh, I need to make 2 more observers. We've also got a slime chunk here, so I'm actually even going to stick a really basic slime farm, so when we're down here mending stuff, we can just be getting passive slime. So I'm just going to do like some hoppers, either a snowman or a golem. Here, mobs somewhere. Maybe down here. Oh, I missed some gold from before. This pick's gonna break. I should stop risking it. Yeah, so I'll put a really passive, a passive slime farm there. So I'm going to finish digging all this out. This stuff will be super handy because I'm going to need a lot of moss for my wall. And we'll make this up so we can mend, so I can mend my pick. I know Nikki and Brayden have one at their base, but it'd just be easy. A lot less trouble. And in each corner, we're going to stick this. This will help the water to push them all back to here. So this here will be where they go. Alright, I will come back when I finish building it because, you know, basic farm, water streams, push the mobs down here. It'll push them down, they'll go down into the kill chamber. That will be a piston. We won't have enough pistons, you know, so we'll do... like this, you know, the piston operated one where the pistons push the mobs around, eventually killing them. It'll have hoppers underneath which will drop all their loot down into a chest. So we're just gonna do that and I'll be back when it's done, then we can start mending our gear. We have been busy, but first we just have to break the other ice column because I'm lazy with water sources. I use ice and I break them with a fortune pick for bubble elevators, but we need to break that. I'll show you around our farm when we get down there, and then we can mend our gear from bringing all the ores towers down. You can see we need to mend lots of stuff. Yeah, so if you just pillar up with regular ice and then break it, you don't have to worry about growing kelp in your bubble elevators. So if it's a really, really long bubble elevator, I just find it's just so much easier because you just tower up on the ice blocks inside your chambers. And it also gives you a chance to decorate the inside of the walls if you're that way inclined, like I am. Alright, so we're up, and then you've got to remember to crouch and walk off. Alright, so we'll check out the other one. So I just broke this one and it sends us up nicely. And then we just did this one and it takes us down nicely. I'm going to build a, like a little build, like, I don't know, a little cottage or something. But this is our farm. So we've got zombos there. I also made like a really basic little slime ball farm, but I think I'm gonna have to extend stuff a bit. I don't know, but anyway, I could hear them jumping while I was building, but we might need to change it up a bit, but make a proper one. It was just like a quick and easy one with some extra hoppers that I had. So let's do a little tour of our zombie spawner area. So we've got bubble elevators, we've got the water stream and the kill area. I actually haven't made this farm before. I saw a tutorial a while ago and he used stairs instead of, you know, like how earlier on I put the blocks out to mark the water area, but this guy was using stairs, so I thought I'd try it, and it actually worked really well. I didn't have to mess about with the whole water levels to get them all to the right area. So I think I might be doing that trick from now on. Then we put in some tinted glass so we can see what's going on with the spawner. Down here is our collection and setup area. I've got it feeding into a shulker so we can quickly take that to where our clerics are. That so we can have, you know, extra storage. We've got a rubbish bin for all the junk stuff we get. We've got some smelting so we can smelt the armor down and get more XP. A grinder to take the enchantments off for more XP. This is lots of XP availability here. So to work the farm, we just turn it on up here, and then they all fall down into the kill chamber. We turn that on, and the Trident killer takes care of the rest, and we just collect the XP. So that's yeah, that's our little farm, and I did it kind of like in the theme that, because we're doing castles and all that stuff in this area. Oh, I missed some blocks. Oops. Wait, I'm gonna AFK here for a bit and mend my tools. Because we got a lot of things to mend. So I'll catch up with you later on after I've mended my tools, and then we're gonna start some more jobs. We've got lots of jobs. So we have got all our stuff ready to go and make our little cottage over the zombie farm. So you come and build with me. I'll also be putting a short up of this build so you can follow it a bit easier, and you can pause the short and all that to see how I built it. But it's a really super little logging cabin. It's a great starter base, or just a little base over a farm or in an area where you need to sleep. Alright, we've got all the materials we need. So we're ready to go and build our little logging cabin over our zombie farm entrance. This will be a place where I can kind of hang out while I'm, you know, working on the sides of the castle, and it'll keep me a bit safer. And I can hide my chest monster a bit in it. And but it's also a really good starter base, and it's just a good little place to have where you need a little place to have. I'll be doing a short on it in the next couple of days that you can check out and pause it and watch and pause if you want to rebuild it. It is super easy. It's only 10 blocks wide. It's a great little house. Alright, let's go and build this thing. Area we're going to build is just down here. Spot we cleared out earlier. I've already kind of counted out where the walls are going to go. So we're going to have the entry at this end. I'm actually thinking of bringing one block over. And maybe bringing it one block forward. And let's build this thing.
Now I haven't been sure with this. It's supposed to be a bliss, being alone, being free in every way. Didn't know would I like the feel of it, putting out what you had lit. But let me tell you, these things don't hurt a bit, 'cause you see, I was all wrapped up